for the VS Code hint, tip, and trick of the week, I'm revisiting again another old but good one. And this one I need to tell you the story behind it. So I was needing to deal with adding a JVM argument to a server, and I always forget the syntax to do that in CommandBox. So I was looking it up, I was putting it in, and I thought, you know what, it would be really nice if CommandBox could have prompted me in this JSON file for the schema to tell me, it goes JVM on the top level, then args, and then a string. And I'm like, okay, I remember talking about this. I remember a schema file being made. So I went and dove into the CommandBox repo, and I found the server schema JSON file. I'm like, perfect. Now, how do I associate this? And I went into VS Code, and I'm like, okay, where's the setting? I found the setting, and it's like an array that you have to do file patterns to schema file. It was a little hard to figure out, but I got it working, and I thought, this is it. This is my tip of the week. Also, this should be in our CommandBox extension. Doesn't that make sense? And that's when I realized somehow I didn't have the CommandBox extension installed, because when I installed it, it all worked, and I didn't need to do any of the work I just did. So the VS Code extension of the week is the VS Code CommandBox extension by Ortus Solutions. It will bring you that Server.json and Box.json schema completion, among many other things, like our script explorer, Slug Completion for dependencies, and property hovers. So don't be like me and try to roll it yourself. Just install the VS Code CommandBox extension.
Sorry, I'm laughing because it's the same kind of thing where I saw this as the tip of the week. And I'm like, I didn't even know that we could create a VS Code extension, and we have 3 of them.
Yeah.
So
yes, we do.
Yeah. So I actually, it's interesting. What are not my day long session, but at the end of the box, I'm doing an hour-long session that I called Unpacking the Box, which basically is, why are there so many boxes and why are there all these things? And basically what it's turning into is an hour where we just kind of walk through the entire framework of web design and all the pieces that Ortus has actually built that support all these different things. And what started out was a nice, clean little diagram that I was like, oh, is now turned into this massive thing. And so I had to add the 3 VS Code things today. But I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to go well, but I'm learning a ton.
That was our VS Code hint, tip, and trick of the week. Brought to you by Modernize or Die podcast, CFML News Edition, proudly sponsored by Ortus Solutions. You can see the new episodes every week on cfmlnews.modernizeordie.io or